This is Matthew Miller, one of the pastors at First Presbyterian Church in Albuquerque, and the word of resurrection that's giving me hope right now. The one word that I look to in times like this, times when darkness feels more prevalent than light, is a word that's a little more common than the word, logos, of John's Gospel. The word that I'm thinking of is actually unique to the way Luke tells the Easter story. It's the Greek word kai. Now, people who know Greek will tell you that kai is a simple conjunction. As such, it's pretty much the most common word in just about every Greek text. This word gives me hope because the whole of the gospel hangs on it at the opening of the 24th chapter of Luke. You know the story. Jesus was dead. He'd been laid in the tomb. It was all over but the crying. That's how the 23rd chapter ends. To open the new chapter, Luke starts with kai, which in this case means but. But on the first day of the week, this is the promise of resurrection. This is the hope that we look to whenever the outcome of our present situation appears certain. The world tells one story, a story that's predicated on the kind of power that put Jesus on the cross and then sealed him in a tomb. But God is telling a story in which power and death do not have the upper hand and certainly do not get the last word. The story that God would tell instead is one of power made perfect in weakness, hope in the midst of despair, light that shines in the darkness and is not overcome, and a life that triumphs as death is defeated once and for all. Things are scary right now. We're staying at home, avoiding contact, trying to flatten the curve of infection and keep people safe. We don't know what things will look like on the other side of all this, and it looks certain that in addition to lives lost, there will be jobs and businesses lost as well. But on the first day of the week, we declare with boldness that Christ is risen indeed. That ours is a God who is still full of surprises. And because Christ lives, we will too. In the fullness of life that finds a way through it all, in and through Him. Hallelujah.